Faith does us so much good. I know there's a lot of people in this world spending their lives trying to be good just in hopes that God would accept them. Oh my goodness. If they would just believe God already has, He has sent His Son. Now the choice is up to us whether we accept Him or not. Faith does us so much good and can save us a lot of worry. Oh my goodness. So faith comes from the hearing of God's word. One time when I was really down, one of the verses God used to challenge me was about David encouraging himself in the Lord. Oh my goodness. So I had thought myself to be quite a Christian, but could I pick up my Bible and find what I need to encourage myself? Consider the resources David had at his disposal compared to the resources we have now. Oh, there's just no comparison, especially if you live in a place where Bibles are legal. I would like to encourage you to find verses that feed your faith. I'm going to suggest a few, just giving you their address, and you can look them up because that's a good habit to have. And if you're already in the Word and you're not actually being touched by it, that can be a problem too. Find something you don't believe and take it to the Lord and confess that as a sin. Unbelief is sure one of those sins that the wages are death. And it's one of those sins that changes your life when you're set free from it. All right, you got your notebook? You can find your own, but I'm going to share suggestions. Psalm 27, verses 13 and 14. Psalm 37, verse 3. Psalms 119, verse 162. Ephesians 3, verses 19 through 21. Or Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. How deep are your roots? Do you remember the parable about the sower of the seed, whether the seed fell on good ground or stony ground or hard ground? How are your roots going into what kind of ground is in your heart? That's what we're responsible for. What kind of ground are we receiving the Lord's word with? When the sun's too hot, what do? Deepen your roots? Grow a new shoot? Or do you get dry rot and wonder why? When you don't choose faith, you start to die. But if you really want to grow, feed on His word and your roots will go deeper when the sun comes out if you feed on faith instead of doubt.